Way back there with me. If he's doing that to you, bro, come January 31st.
He's gonna do the tactics that he's been doing. So he may do some weird kind of. Will it bother me? No, but what I really do want, I want the judges to pay attention to the actual who's landing what, instead of paying attention to this, all that.
Now that was good to say, because he started doing that after the uppercut.
Yeah. This is the fight that I've been kind of waiting for my entire life. I didn't have to make this fight. This fight, I could have just stayed at 135 pounds, sat comfortable at 35. I don't feel like no fighter at 135 can beat me.
Why was this the right fight for you, Teo?
The best fight in the best. And I think that since, after a tremendous performance by Crawford against Canelo, you see that type of fight and the magnitude it brings, you want to emulate.
Shakur Stevenson reacted to Teofimo Lopez's new training footage by pointing out that while Teo moves a lot, he just wants the judges to focus on who's actually landing the clean shots and not get distracted by all that extra movement.
I really do I want the judges to pay attention to the actual who's landing what, instead of paying attention to this, all that.
Now that was good to say, because he started doing that after the uppercut.
Yeah.
That I missed, and all I saw was the dancing. Yeah. And you know what I feel? That he got the best of that situation.
Yes, for sure.
Because I didn't have the eye to catch that uppercut and little stuff he was doing.
I want the judges to pay attention. Okay, what landed? And
Stevenson highlights the importance of maintaining a high, relentless pace throughout the fight, aiming to wear Lopez down over time.
I made this fight for that reason. That was my competitive edge kind of kicked in when I wanted to make this fight. I don't feel like size win fights. I didn't cherry pick. I didn't say, I want to go to 140 and I want to fight a guy that's a tune-up fight or somebody that's going to get me ready for this challenge. I just went up to 140. I said, let me get the Ring Magazine champion. Let's fight that guy. Let's fight the guy that's the guy. And all that more pressure stuff don't mean nothing. As long as I'm locked in and I'm focused on what I'm supposed to be doing, nothing else matters around me. That 4-weight world champion, it means everything to me. That's me separating myself. A lot of these guys that they claim is the guys nowadays, none of them can say that they are a 4-weight world champion. Honestly, for a minute before Devin went and did it, none of them could say they was really 3-weight world champion. So now for me to go to the 4th and the next level is a different type of thing. And a lot of people got to respect me, because at the end of the day, if they don't respect me, they don't got no choice but to. Whatever I feel like doing that night is what's going to be done. My game plan is my game plan. I'm not going to even tell nobody my game plan. My game plan going to come out come fight night, and just be myself. Just be myself. Be myself, and everything going to take care of itself. The best version of me can't be beat by none of these fighters. Problem is, he keep going up there and saying.
Shakur Stevenson insists he sharpened up in camp and will come into this fight noticeably quicker and more explosive than in his last outing, expecting that added speed and precision will catch Teofimo Lopez off guard and force him to adjust on fight night.
He realized that I'm a lot faster than what he's expecting. That's going to throw him off a lot, because he watched my last fight, and my grandfather was kind of mad at me for my last, well, not mad at me, but he got on me my last fight. He said, you had to slow it down for these to see. And I'm like, yeah, I had to slow it down a little bit. But the style that was in front of me, I kind of like. That's why some people like, he looks slow his last fight. The style that was in front of me. Sometimes when people think of speed, they don't understand speed don't mean nothing when it's inaccurate. He got a lot of weaknesses though. He's a very good fighter, but I do see a lot of weaknesses. He's not going to correct them overnight. It's going to be the same Teo that we done seen 1,000 times.
Stevenson's move up in weight to 140 pounds is significant because it marks his first time competing professionally in this division, and many analysts view this as his toughest test.
I set this fight up, and I honestly did it because I wanted to push myself. I know that Teo is a tremendous fighter. I know he's on an extremely high level, and I feel like, I know that I can beat him, but I know that this should be a tough set, so I'm ready.
Who were some of the other options you had?
Lamar Roach.
That would have been a real good fight, man. But I mean, Teo, he's a bigger name though, so I see why you went with him.
Yeah, bigger name, and also he got the more accolades. He's been undisputed before. He's won belts at 35, won belts at 30, at 40. So he's more accomplished. So I know that would be a better name on my resume.
Yeah, a lot of people saying that this is going to be a tough fight for you.
I mean, they absolutely right to have their opinion. I already know this guy's good. I done came up in the amateurs with him. I chose this.
Lopez doubts Stevenson's punching power as he moves up in weight, but acknowledges his technical skill. He sees Stevenson as a talented, smart fighter who can still test his abilities despite the size difference.
So Shakur, his style.
Great fighter. Good fighter. He knows how to fight. He knows how to box inside, outside. He knows how to use his lateral movement. So I think that all those things I need in order to enhance my skill sets and also to challenge myself, because we can't say we are the best if we don't see it or look for it or even go out there and test it.
You've been critical of him, though, over recent months. Like you said, he had the power of a 6-year-old at one point on social media. You did, yeah. You had a lot of tweets over there.
I don't even remember. Dang. I don't even know what I'd be doing.
But you seem to believe that 140 may be a bridge too far for him, a step too far for him.
Shakur was honestly the most flawless from 123 all the way down to 114. Since then, he's had his shares of victories. I think 135 was his top tier. 140, I think we just gotta.
Teo is focused on challenging himself and sharpening his skills. His drive comes from determination, not just motivation. He fights to advance his life and career, not merely to prove a point.
It's a difference. I'm determined. No motivation. I have all the motivation I need. Got my family. Peoples are good. I'm wealthy, healthy. Health is wealth. Determined for more. Determined for a betterment of my life.
Despite the intense rivalry, Teofimo Lopez has downplayed personal grudges, insisting this matchup is about professional competition rather than friendship or vendettas.
Earlier in the show, we discussed a quote from Terrence Crawford, who's been training with Shakur Stevenson. Obviously, they're good friends. And he said that, quote unquote, Shakur is going to beat the F out of Teofimo Lopez. I'm just quoting you there. Teo, we know that you've had your problems with Crawford too. You guys got into it a couple of times last year, yelling at each other. Is there a little extra oomph for you in this fight, knowing that Crawford is in Shakur's corner?
No, not at all. Define the odds, man. Everybody be on that side. I think that they all have like some sort of group plan amongst each other. Even with Keyshawn Davis, they all think that they're going to conquer boxing as friends. I don't think there's friends in this sport. I think Malik Scott would also agree to me on that part. I don't think this should be friends. This is a fight business. It's not about, hey, I want you to conquer this division, I'll conquer that division, we'll all be friends and we'll be champions. This is not the Klitschko brothers.
Meanwhile, Shakur Stevenson has implied there's tension rooted in perceived jealousy between him and Teofimo Lopez, especially around comments Lopez made about ESPN's promotion of fighters. Comments that Stevenson interpreted as Lopez being jealous of the recognition and visibility that ESPN gives black fighters like himself. Lopez once said that if ESPN wanted the black fighters, they could keep them. A remark made out of frustration about not feeling prioritized by the network and promoters despite his accomplishments. And it sparked significant backlash and discussion about his motives and mindset.
Pushed, but it seemed like to me, just from the outside looking in, that he was pushed ahead of you. He was getting the fights that you would. You were calling for Loma. He got Loma.
Yeah.
You wanted other guys. He was getting other guys. Did you see him as a future foe? Because at one point you were 2 divisions ahead of him.
I think that everything just plays out the way it does, and eventually we was going to end up meeting up with each other eventually. I think that that's how it works, right? When 2 greats collide, you're bound to see a great fight. So I had never seen any jealousy in my part with him. I mean, for crying out loud, he fought for Team USA, got a silver medal. And,
not during them times though,
and
bro.
The whole thing
not
was
during them times.
pushed.
I'm speaking on the times where I felt like you had a push start. You got the you used to be ahead of me far as like you was the code on Terrence Crawford card. I was underneath. Then you got the opportunity to fight with Lomachenko. And after that, I felt like I kind of got pushed more than you, and you felt some type of way about the way that I was pushed more than you when it came down to ESPN. I remember you saying a little comment with the ESPN only like black fighters and all that kind of stuff. And when you said that, I kind of felt like it was a shot at me. So
the hell? That's where we're going. ESPN only likes black fighters. I don't remember that. But all right, let's take it there then. Shit, what we saying, Tio? They only watching the black fighters over at ESPN?
I felt like it was a little bit of jealousy.
No, I just didn't give an F. That's all.
Cool.
Just didn't give an F about it all.
Yeah, but when you said in
ended
comments,
up,
you said something there. It was something you said at that time. That was something. It was the way you felt, right?
Nah, I just pushed the movement that I felt like we was taking over as we are now.
Like I said, I think you're the truth. I know I'm the truth, and can't wait to see it.
Shakur